At 14, I became a refugee. At 17, I became an orphan. And through this experience, I discovered my purpose in life. I was born in Rwanda, where I lived with my family, 2 brothers and 1 sister. My mom and my dad. I was a happy kid until April 1994, when the war that started in 1990 turned into a genocide. You might have heard about it or seen some horrible images on television. The war and the genocide took members of my family and friends. For the first time in my life, I saw sadness on my father's and mother's face. Millions of Rwandese left the country. Young men, women, children, elders, all generations. My family found refuge in the Democratic Republic of Congo, where we lived for almost 2 years. Although I didn't have the comfort that I was used to, we were living in tents, I was enjoying my childhood. My parents did everything they could so that we don't see their worries. I had friends. I was going to improvised school. Life was good. And in August 1996, I went to Kenya for studies. That summer would be the last time I saw my mom's face. I didn't know that then. In October 1996, the war started in Congo and the camp got destroyed. Millions of Rwandese and Congolese were killed and are still being killed today. I lost track with my family. Fortunately, my dad managed to send me some news. He was reassuring me and asking me to be focused on my studies. But he also got separated from the family. So I continued my studies, but I had the worries of what happened to my brothers and sister, my mom, will they survive the atrocities? Then came the 26th of April, 1997, a date I will never forget. My world fell apart. I learned that my dad died. I remember crying so much that I fell asleep. The pain was so intense. I was lost and alone. I didn't know what to do next. Fortunately, I continued because I had hope that my mom and my siblings will survive. And end 1997, beginning 1998, I can't remember very well, I received the news that, yes, my brothers and sisters survived and went back to Rwanda. With this news came the announcement of the death of my mom. So, torn between the pain of losing my mom and the joy of knowing my sister and my brothers alive, I didn't know how to act. I had no emotions. I felt nothing. I was a refugee and an orphan. Luckily, in the summer of 1998, I arrived in Belgium. I lived with my auntie's family, and slowly but surely, I started my healing journey. I went to school, I made new friends, and at university, I met my future husband and the father of my 3 beautiful children. So, through these painful experiences, I learned empathy, and I discovered my purpose in life. Help others go through their struggles and build their resilience. That was my blessing, and it was really a nice one to discover. I then actively participated in human rights associations. I created an empowering initiative in my company. I used my gift for writing to tell stories of empowerment and resilience. That's how I live my purpose now. And as I close this note, my invitation to you today is to not resist whatever life throws your way, as painful and uncomfortable as they may be. Accept them, let them unfold, because they may lead you to your purpose in life. Thank you.